I couldn't imagine Hampton Roads without Langley Speedway. I grew up, I'm born, raised, and bred right here in Hampton Roads, and proud to say that. And this racetrack has been part of my life since I was born, and as it has for a lot of people. And I tell you, when the day that they closed this racetrack was very hard for a lot of people, including myself. And then, of course, Bill Mullis come along, Larry King Law, and Billy Hobbs, and people helped put this racetrack back together and bring it back to life. It was like hitting them in the heart with the shock machine, and it just Hampton Roads come back alive.
I was lost. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're here every Saturday, and all these people out here, the racers and all. We're all like a big family, we're all friends, and you kind of don't see everybody when it was shut down. So we was glad Bill Mullis could step up and provide us a place in the city of Hampton, helping out and getting everything going.
You needed to understand the city when Langley wasn't here for the 1 year we lost it. It was a big void, and that void thankfully was filled in 2017 when the track came back, and it's part of the culture of this city.
I'm also proud to be here today to announce that our first green flag will drop April 1st, 2017 at Langley Speedway.
There's a lot of emotion in it, really. When you look at Langley Speedway, this is the 69th season we're starting tonight, so the history around this facility is unbelievable. And earlier tonight I was in my office and I've got some files in there about Langley history. And a lot of times I'll look in those files to read the story. I don't remember all the detail that's happened all those years, but one thing I have in there is I've got a ticket from opening night from Dude Ranch in 1954, and it was $1. And I always look at that ticket and I think about all the fans that have come here all these years and how much the city of Hampton means to the Speedway. It identifies in Hampton, but Langley Speedway also identifies the city. So there's been such a relationship there that's long-term, and there's so much involved, with the track, the fans, the sponsors. It takes so many people to make this place go live on Saturday night that I never saw it as a racer, and but now in my role, I've been 10 years in this new role, and it seems like yesterday, but I have learned a lot. And but when you really know what it takes to make this place go live on Saturday night, it's an amazing place, and it's an amazing story of what happens here that involves so many people, so many families, and so many people that help and contribute to Langley Speedway in any shape or form, even if it's just a family that has come here for years.
Oh, everybody was ecstatic. I mean, everybody started, back on the cars. Let's get back in the garage. It's a family deal. Like I said, when we get in the garage, the kids are out there playing. Can't beat it.
It's incredible. And if you look at the stands, they're full. It's mom, dad, the kids, grandparents watching their grandson or granddaughter race. It's just a combination, great diversity. It's just a big part of what we want here in the city of Hampton, and we're fortunate to get it. We have great weather, great sponsor, and a great crowd.
Councilman Hobbs, first off, you were here for the Day of Destruction, great crowd. Here we are, 2019, a great crowd. I think it's working. I think that the Speedway shut down a few years ago. Momentum has changed. People are excited about our economy. People are coming back out. They're taking that economy opportunity, and they're doing great things they love to do. And this is a family environment, and Langley here in Hampton is one of those things they love to do.
Well, Chuck, I've got some guests with me tonight, and every time we bring new people out and we show them Langley Speedway and the family fun we're having out here, and we talk about how affordable it is and what goes on, and they just fall in love. Like two of my guests that are here with me tonight, they've fallen in love with Langley Speedway already.
We started here, I say we, my son and I, he was 7 years old racing out here on Sundays in the Hampton Roads Kart Club. So Langley's home base for us, and no matter where we go traveling around the country, this is still our home track. So it left us floundering a little bit, trying to figure out what we were going to do for racing in that year. So it was certainly a great thing when it reopened. Racers have a tendency to complain about things, and I think that it gave us all a real eye-opener as to we need to be thankful that we have this place to call home and to use for the sport we love, and I think that it's made people a little more understanding of the inner workings of what it takes to make this work.
Monster truck shows, the Cars Tour. We're moving our fireworks a little bit this year. We're going to do more interaction with the race car drivers and the race fans, give them more access to the drivers, and let them know who the stars are to come out here every Saturday night.
We have touring shows coming here, and we're going to do some special things, but what I really think is special is what's happening outside this window right now. That's standard Saturday night racing, where we take our local racers, our local fans, and that's the backbone. But we always try to elevate the Langley experience we've got the Cars Tour coming this year, which is going to be huge. It's a big following. That's going to be fantastic. And we're doing monster trucks for the first time. And of course, we've got a big infield, and they actually are bringing dirt. So all that's going to be that's going to have dirt with the buses buried in it and all the huge jumps and everything they do. So that's going to be exciting. That's really a first here at Langley Speedway. And of course, we have our 4th of July fireworks and Hampton Heat now, which is a race that really was put together between the Speedway and the city, has become one of the greatest late model races in the country. And it's part of Triple Crown, which I'm really proud that it is, that our Hampton Heat got recognized. And then when Martinsville wanted to start getting back into late model racing, South Boston's opener, which is 4th of July, then Langley Speedway's Hampton Heat is the second leg of Triple Crown, and the final leg is the Martinsville late model race, which is the crown jewel of late model racing in the country today. It tells me why I'm here. I've been working for 2 weeks really hard to get the facility looking good. I'm pretty picky on how things look, because I feel like I'm inviting people to my home that is supported by the city and me, and so I'm really picky. So I've worked real hard to have Langley looking good, and tonight I think this place looks as good as I've ever seen it look in my life. And but it tells me why I did it. When I see the fans pour out and I see them come to Langley Speedway, I have no doubt in my mind why I'm here, what my mission statement is, and who I'm doing the work for and where my dedication is.